tweet she said to talk, Rosa. You paid to just sit there, man.
But she gave you props.
The first tweet she did.
The first tweet she gave you props.
I can't wait to see Wale perform.
Yes,
that was the first tweet.
Don't ever say anything that I'm doing on stage is a fail, unless it's a real fail.
She didn't say it was a fail. What did she say?
I saw her say she was ready to see Wale. She's like, I can't wait to see Wale perform.
She was excited.
Got selective reading for real. That's what I see. Damn. This is exactly what she said. I went into the crowd, like I always do most times. It was all girls in the front. So when I went in the crowd, a girl grabbed my family jewels.
Right.
Which is cool. And I said to the girl.
Is that cool?
It's not cool, but you know what I'm going to do? Beat her up?
Right.
So she grabbed and I was like, I can't say the N-word. If touch you like that tonight, he going to jail.
Right.
No questions asked. And everybody started cheering and I got back on stage.
That's real talk.
And Rosa said, oh, while they tried to jump in the crowd, that was an epic fail. Hold on, Rosa. Who asked you to speak? Have you ever been asked to speak? Have you ever been asked to speak, Rosa? Has anybody ever called you up and be like, talk? I seen rappers pick you up. I seen basketball players pick you up. Don't do that, Rosa. If I wasn't cool with these dudes, don't do it.
Oh, man.
Don't do it with them feet of yours, Rosa. We know what your feet look like. Have you ever been asked to speak? Have anybody said, Rosa, we just want you to come here and talk? No. So don't come in trying to critique something and talk about something and put something out in the universe. I work hard.
We got to get Wale on Twitter.
Yeah, but you know, Wale,
you're going to have
to
get Wale on Twitter.
But you're going to have to learn to ignore a lot of that stuff because you're going to be here for a long time and you can't go at everybody who says something. And then people get mad
when you go at women, too. I think that's rough. Like, it's okay to argue with Charlamagne.
But you know what, though? They can get it, too. So, nah.
Oh, God. I ain't saying nothing.
It's just like, I'm impulsive. I ain't gonna lie. Like I ain't perfect. It's a process, but I know my flaws. All my flaws. I can't.
Yeah, man.
I know all my flaws, so it's like I know what I gotta work on. And that was bad. It was bad timing. It was bad. I took a couple steps back with that one, but I'm gonna stand by what I do. I ain't gonna do nothing and be like, man, I did it. Like you shouldn't have said nothing, Rosie. You started it with me. I want you to feel how I feel when people be badgering me over talking about chicken in a song. I got hate mail because I said I don't like fried chicken. Like I want people to feel like you. Like
that's sacrilegious. You're black with dreads and you don't like fried chicken.
I just never really.
I love fried chicken.
I like fried fish though. I just never really.
How did you and Cudi work out y'all issues?
Well, it was around the time we was recording Self-Made. I was at Ross' crib and I got a phone call and it's like, yo, what's up, man? This is Cudi. And I said, man, stop playing on my phone. Who this?
Yep.
He said, man, this is Cudi. I said, dog, stop playing on my phone. Click. Call back. He's like, dog, this is Cudi, man. Because he sounded way different than what I remember him because he had stopped smoking. So his voice sounded light. So I hung up on him again. And then I was like, he was like, man, I'm just letting you know this is me. I'm about to hit you on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? So he hit me, and then we had our conversation, and he was just like, man, I apologize for a lot of stuff that I said.
He was about to get it popping.
Like, you know a lot of them guys are trying to be cool with you because of your Ross affiliation.
That's right. He knew he was about to get
it popping. No, but let's be clear. If he wasn't signed to Ross, them guys wouldn't be reaching out. Let's be clear. Wale and Kid Cudi were friends first. Then they had a relationship. Then they had a falling out. And actually, the focus song was that was the first song.
Exactly.
That's the first song you did
bins,
for your album.
Tats on my arm.
But it's nice to reconnect.
I better clean this up now.
It's nice to reconnect with people.
The only reason why I wouldn't think Cudi was like that because he has he's hot already.
Yeah, he has a lot going on too.
He sold out Roseland like 4 nights in a row.
And he's on How to Make It in America. It's not like he's slacking.
Some people though, there are some people like who's this? Yo, this is such and such. Oh.
Oh, you do that to them?
I'm not gonna be like, yo, I ain't rocking with you. I'm just,
right.
No doubt.
I'm not familiar with people.
What new R&B chicks you knocking off lately? Because you was knocking off Solange at one point, Frechette Michelle.
I ain't never deal with any R&B girl.
Really?
Look at him. Look at his face.
Well,
you didn't? Never?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
He got the serious face on for that one. Now, what about DC? How does DC treat you?
No, but I'm gonna tell you, that's what's great about Wale. I could tell because he's so passionate about everything that he does, about his music, about his real life things. You can tell that in relationships, he's probably very passionate too.
Let's
probably
get into my emotions.
All kinds of arguments.
Is that a segue to my emotions?
There you go.
She's throwing the
no.
to come through. Got emotional. Let's talk about that.
You probably get into arguments. I can imagine you.
You heard Sabotage on the album. That was after a real argument. I didn't have no voice style. It was after a real argument.
I feel like
he broke up with that girl.
I feel like as a woman, you cannot argue with Wale because he is not going to let you win.
But the best thing about arguing with a woman is when they're yelling and you're like, yep, okay,
They don't like that.
Okay. I'm about to leave.
They don't like that.
Well, at least
that's the first time a girl ever punched me in my face. I was dating a girl.
What?
Yeah. This was when I was like 18 though. And she was one of them.
You're not supposed to hit her back. You're supposed to restrain her.
I just left.
Restrain her?
So wait, she punched you? She punched you in the face?
Nothing crazy.
Sleep.
She punched you in the face because you were leaving?
Yeah.
Wow.
Because I wouldn't argue back.
And because we also know you're not going to call when she leaves.
No, I called. She made me crazy later. I was crazy.
So what made you so emotional?
Guys like crazy women.
I love crazy women.
Right. See,
and that's his problem.
The sex the best with crazy women.
But what makes you so emotional? What makes you so light-skinned?
Pass the album flopping. The first
I give out emotion to receive it. Like, how can we make music to evoke emotion if we're not giving any? Every rapper in the world is too caught up in trying to be swag and
Very true.
When these niggas be corny, like for real, like dog, what's swag? You got the same clothes on everybody else got on.
That's just a way for a man to call another man sexy.
But Charlamagne
I saw you tweet that other day.
Charlamagne Ghostface is your favorite rapper, and he's very emotional in his music.
Yeah, but not in real life. I've never seen him in real life.
he's emotional.
But if you gotta be like, you would have to be. In order to be emotional in your music, you would have to. Everybody has emotions. Everybody does. And the ones that bottle them up are the ones that go crazy. My outlet is music. And in order I want people to feel something when they hear DC and Nothing and Sabotage and Legendary. I want you to feel something. So in order to make people feel it, I give it out in my records. I give it out in my real life, in my interviews. I could just sit up here high. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Swag, November 1st, we in stores. But I with y'all. Like, y'all real people. Like, y'all call it straight down the line. So I want y'all to know, like, I'm emotional because that's what I have to be.
Now, you have this tattoo of a broken heart on your hand. What's that for?
Well, I lost somebody special. You know what I'm saying? And it was a point in my life where a lot of things was going bad, but I left room to fill it up. It's just not there yet.
Oh.
Now, that's some Drake shit right there. that was just soft, Wale. Like, come on.
Wait, so you admit you have been in love a few times.
This ain't about love. This ain't about relationship love.
I segued. But you have been in love before. You have, yes? Like, how many times? Are you a fall in love kind of guy?
Yeah. I'm a Virgo.
Because I feel like Wale always wants to be, like, in a relationship.
I can't say that because right now I wouldn't be good to no woman.
Well, not right now.
I wouldn't be good. Like, well, it's fun. You know what the best part is? The newness. Right. The newness is the greatest part. Like
the beginning, the honeymoon period.
If it can always be the newness every day, we golden. Like, you know what it's like when you don't know what she look like naked yet. You don't even know what she sound like. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what she sound like when she catching that thing. You don't know. But it's all new to you. You want to find out what her breakfast tastes like before and after. What her food tastes like before sex, after sex. That's what I think about.
And then once you find out you're bored.
Nah, it's still cool, but it's just
cool.
A lot of us are addicted to the newness, and I'm one of them, and I think women are too.
Yeah, because you guys don't act the same once you.
Women don't even know me, and they be like they love me and this, that, and the third. You just want to experience the newness. You want to experience calling each other boo and talking on the phone and texting each other and subtweeting and all that. That's what you want.
You know, you're about to be in a very great position. Do you feel the need to put on other artists from DC now?
Well, I got my team with me.
Yeah, he does.
But you know what? I'm not. It's bigger than DC. It's about the genre. Like,
and how does DC treat you? Because I heard DC didn't treat you too well at one point.
That was the biggest lie ever.
Oh,
like,
okay.
We've been selling our shows in DC 6 years.
Okay.
Since I was too young to get in the club.
And DC radio been supporting?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, pretty good.
Now they are.
So
now they are.
They had to jump on board.
I don't want to my political connect. No, but everybody rocking with us, man. We in a good spot.
Okay.
And I vowed to myself that I'm gonna say the things that need to be said, because there's a lot of artists that I feel like me and Charlamagne are more alike than I thought, though. Because I can tell how you think. Like, you like Ghostface, you want to hear something with some substance.
Absolutely.
Like, you don't want to hear all that, you know. But at the same time, it's a business, and radio plays a certain kind of music.
Right.
I'm gonna keep putting out the kind of music that we want to hear, and I'm gonna keep putting out the kind of music that is gonna be heard, and hopefully everybody meets in the middle. Like, No Hands contributed to bringing everybody to the party that was Ambition, like to hearing my message. Right. I can do those all day. I could do all them. I could do Let It Fly, No Hands, 600 Bands, but I'm gonna do Sabotages. I'm gonna do Shades. I'm gonna do Diary. I'm gonna do DC and Nothing. And that's what's important, because those are the ones, those are the microphones, like, right. Those are the megaphones. Yo, no hands, no hands, no hands, no hands. I got all y'all ignorant in the room.
Right.
Let me tell y'all what's going on where I'm from.
You got to put the medicine in the candy.
Exactly.
All right. Well, that's what it is.
And we're glad that you're keeping your music your emotions on music and offline. That's what we want you to do.
I mean, you're gonna get a couple of rants in.
I enjoy it. I'm not gonna lie, Wale. I feel bad. I enjoy it.
Online too, though.
Yeah, Charlamagne, you rant too.
We be in this room collectively and be like, you know what? I'm not gonna respond to this guy, and I got to stop them.
But
don't
you?
I don't do that. I don't do that.
Don't you be like, yo?
You want to put hands on them. Because you know they wouldn't talk to you like that in person.
They got to stop me more than anything else. See, because I don't like it either. See, I'm light-skinned, so when somebody says something, I'm ready to go to like, meet me right now.
But you be like,
meet me right now.
Then you be like, yo, if you was in the club, you would be trying to dap.
Exactly.
But Wale, you know the reason people do that to you is because they know you're going to respond.
They know you're going to respond.
Right.
Exactly. That's all.
And don't you think in all the years y'all been doing this, I know you a girl. Girls hate on girls.
Yeah.
In all the years y'all been doing this, you can probably count on one hand the amount of times anybody's ever said anything in person.
Absolutely.
No one has ever.
Never.
And it makes
me,
it makes me like, yo, who raising y'all?
Right.
Who raising y'all to be like, oh. And then like there's like a crew of his crew's like hyping him like, yeah, he's. What are y'all?
Yeah, I know people who can't stand me, but they'll say hi to me when they see me, but they don't know I know.
I do it every day.
I don't want it.
Yeah.
That's right. Well, thank you, Wale, for stopping through. The albums and stores right now.
Back here some more?
Ambition.
Wale, you always say that, but you don't.
No. I want to be here when y'all got other artists. I want to be in the corner just instigating.
Like he has time.
That's no problem. You know, we see the back behind you just in case somebody slip up and say something crazy. You know, just in case.
Houston joke.
Yeah, just in case. Well, it's the Breakfast Club on Power 105.1. It's Wale.
Thank you.